is one of Jeff's personal touches.
Does he sing what?
No, he set up the bot. It's super.
Babe, can I be a pain again? Just since you're here, can you turn that fan on for me, please? Just one. So the thing's parallel like this. Okay, sorry.
You might want to pick your gear now.
This?
Yeah, get to a comfortable gear now. 45 seconds to go. Because when we comfortable gear, we mean you're going straight into a climb. So have something that you can spin.
Okay.
You want to stop pedaling now.
Stop pedaling. Okay, stop.
Okay, everybody should be on 0. I'm not doing a countdown now. I'll do the countdown later. Okay, we've started the timer. 2 minutes to go. Now, don't pedal until I say go. Pedal backwards if you want to pedal.
I'm literally holding my breath.
Not too long. You're gonna turn blue.
Yeah. Fatality on the start line. Oh my god, I'm gonna take it. How long do we think are we expecting this run to take?
1 minute. Yeah, the goal is 44 minutes.
Okay, 44 minutes.
See, there goes a team. So they're the first team to go. So let's see if we'll see at lap 1 if we can do 22 minutes. But the current record is 43:06 or something.
Oh, wow. Oh my god.
So let's be aggressive but conservative. Okay, 30 seconds.
Now we go on 3.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Go, 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 go,
1,
go,
go.
Okay, we all here? Yes?
Okay, somebody's at the back.
That's me, I'm coming.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, everybody's together. Don't sprint, don't sprint. Okay.
Sorry. Okay, wait.
Okay, let's group up. Okay, let's. Okay, T, we need you to come back to the group.
come to you. Follow me.
Sorry. Steady. No worries.
Okay, looking good. Okay, start pushing. Take a little rest here, but if you want to push to the front, go for it.
Okay.
So it's a small incline, and on a small incline, there's still a big draft benefit. Well, not big draft benefit, but there's still a benefit. So we're going to push quite hard up these little climbs.
Nice work, ladies. Keep it together.
Yep, good work. About halfway up the climb. So when we get to the top of the climb, just keep on exactly the same power. Keep going with this power until you hear me say super tuck. We'll get a little bit of a rest. It's a really nice rest. Looking good so far. Nice grouping. And just be ready when we super tuck, that's a good time to drink.
If you see 3, 4, 5 meter gap, let us know right away.
Yep, I'm watching super closely. So far, no gap. I think we're looking good. Keep pushing a little bit more. This is a little hard push here. Okay, this is where we make up a lot of time, so just keep on it. Try stick together. We've got a little gap to Katie, but it's nothing to worry about. Excellent. Everybody's together. Stay on the power, especially if you're at the front. Okay, 0. Let go. Let go of the power. Everybody rest. Have a drink. Take a breather.
Be ready to punch it soon.
Yeah.
To get the momentum. Now.
So, yeah,
Just say when.
change gear and punch it now. Go for it, yeah.
Punch it now. Yeah.
Thank you.
Make sure you go into one easier gear each time when we're in the bottom of the super tuck, so that you can spin up and spike your power when you get onto the next climb. If you watch the incline number, when it gets to like -3, -2, -1, that's where you want to start spinning. But I'll give you the notice like May did. That was perfect. Everybody's still together. We didn't lose anyone. We're still maintaining good speed. Climbing at 36 k's an hour. Brilliant. If you feel like you're getting a little tired, this is a good time to sit in. We've got some big strong riders at the front, so just take the rest if you need it. This is looking really good so far. It's a tiny little flat piece now, and we're going to have a tiny little climb again, and then we have another super tuck. Okay, so up the power just a little bit for this climb coming up, because there's a little rest after that. It's not a long one, about a minute. Okay, let's go. Keep pushing until we get into the super tuck. We should have a super tuck coming up. Same as before. Okay, any second now. A little bit more after this tiny little riser here. Okay, super tuck. Yeah, let go. So, yeah. Okay, so change gear to one easier.
Drink.
And drink. And get ready to push the power when we say so. So, before I forget, T, you need to go on your Zwift power as soon as you're done and punch on your Zwift power and just change your tag off straight after the race. Okay, that was a good regroup there. Okay, so now we have a sort of medium climb for a few minutes, and then we get a little rest. Not a super tuck rest, but we get a slight downhill, and then we get the big climb. So start mentally preparing for the big climb. Looking really good so far, no mistakes.
You're right, Katie? Yeah, I'm okay. I won't look at the okay, great. Cool. I'm not doing super drunk today, but I'm okay. It's fine.
Yeah, everybody's looking good. Nobody's dropping back. I'm watching carefully.
Good.
We're losing Aurelia and Katie.
Keeping an eye.
Okay.
Every now and then Aurelia has a little gap, but she does pull it back, so it's no problem.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Yep. There she goes. I should say that more often.
Hi.
Go, go, go. Okay, we're nearly there. So we're not going to get a big downhill here. It's sort of a flattish piece, but use it to get a little bit of a rest. Group up a little tighter. There's a tiny little gap forming at the front there. We want to close that gap. Group up. So yeah, use this little section here to group up a bit. There you go. Good work. Okay, so this is a bit of a rest, but stay on the power. We're still going nice and fast. We've got the big climb coming up. So on the big climb, everybody should be above 4.0 if we can. We'll watch carefully, and if I'm going to ask you to slow down if we start breaking up. but I think we'll be good. Everybody's looking good.
Okay, we're gonna turn right, then we're gonna turn left. That's when we're gonna climb.
Okay.
You can take a super tuck now if you want for a couple of seconds.
Okay,
Okay, get ready to pedal. Okay, go for it.
okay, punch it up.
Looking good. This is good so far. Okay, so hold it there. Okay, Kelsey H and T, just bring it back a little bit.
Grab my wheels, ladies.
Yeah, maybe drop back and just help Katie a little bit there. She's doing okay. We can drop back behind Kelsey E there. Yeah, there we go. Up it now.
Don't lose my wheels, ladies. Okay, okay, let's go back
Okay,
together
there's
here.
a little tiny flat piece and it picks up again. So push through the flat piece. Okay, looking good. About halfway through the climb. A little bit more than half. Okay, good work. We're regrouping really nicely now. That's what we want. We want to be together at the top. It's okay if we split up a little bit on the climb, but if we're at the top, we need to be together.
There's the finish line, ladies.
Okay,
Almost there.
May, can you drop back a little bit? There's a little gap forming. Just help Danny. Yep, good.
All right.
Okay,
awesome,
push,
Danny.
push, push.
Okay, almost there. Yeah.
Okay, we've got a tiny little gap, but we're going to close that as we get under the banner. So if you're towards the back, push a little harder if you're towards the back, because we want to catch the guys at the front.
Okay. Grab
Okay.
my wheels. We'll catch him. Punch it.
Okay, if you're at the front, ease off a little earlier. Let's try regroup. Okay, we have two groups now. The back group needs to catch the front group. May will pull you all the way. If anybody in the front group wants to pull back, take off the power now. Okay, this is what we want to avoid, but that's okay. We'll catch up. You can super tuck, yeah.
Not us in the tree bag.
Not at the back, no.
We need to catch him.
So when they catch up, they're going to be a little tired, so we need to just help them recover a little bit. But that's okay, because there's a flattish section coming. So what we'll do is to recover, we'll go into a bit of a pull rotation, and I'll call them out. This is where it's tough to close a gap like this on a descent. But as soon as we get on the flat, we'll close this gap.
Job, ladies, keep it up. I'm gonna try go back and help Elena.
Yep.
I'm good. No, it's okay.
You good?
We're back.
Drop. Okay.
We're back.
Yeah.
Good.
We're back together. Okay, go for it now. So if you're in the back group, stay at the back and try to take a bit of a rest. T, May, and Laura, sit at the front if you can.
Sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. Okay, we're spreading out a little bit, so we want to just regroup, but yeah, good work, Katie. Katie and Aurelia push through. Okay, we're back onto a little climb here, so we need a little bit of help at the back.
Okay, we got a gap there.
Yeah.
You can help me myself.
Yeah. I'll go back.
Thank you. I might have backed off my finger difficulty too much. I'm not getting resistance. Very much.
Was that Katie? Yeah, May, I think you should just drop to 0 power just for a little bit to catch up. I'll tell you when to push.
Okay, they're coming.
Yeah, they're coming. Okay, push. Back group. This is a sprint section. It's flat, so go for it now. I know it's hard, but May, the back. Ignore the front group for now. May will pull you back. Anybody in the front group, if you want to drop back and help, if you feel like you have the legs, that'll be good. You have an 8-second gap, so we want to avoid that. We want to try to close that gap. Maybe T if you want to drop back, if you can.
Yep.
I see you are dropping, so that's good.
We're almost there. We're good.
Okay, good. Okay. Back on the power.
Okay. Let's go. Good girl. Oh, come whizzing by.
Yeah, it's an art form figuring out when exactly to put on the power.
Don't worry about me. I just push. I'll catch.
Yep. Okay, so we look like we're regrouping now, so that's good. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, super tuck a little bit. You get about 2 seconds here, 2 to 3 seconds. And then it's the nasty climb at the end, yeah. So we're coming up to the end of the lap. Looking good. I don't think we lost too much time there because the front group was still pushing 4+, so it's all good.
Grab my wheel.
Okay, we have a little gap at the back.
Yeah, trying to bring him back.
I don't know what's going on my finger. I can't get my power up. In my high gear, I was 110 RPM.
Okay.
If you want to change the difficulty, you can do it while you're riding, but don't worry if it's too difficult. Yeah, you can set it. Exactly, yeah.
We're losing Katie and Danny.
Yeah, we got 3 seconds there.
Do we go or do we wait?
I'm looking at the gap.
It's 4 or 5 seconds now.
Yeah, it's increasing.
You can do it.
Yeah, I think keep going. Stick together, front group.
Keep going.
I'm watching them if they can catch. So you're not that far back, but we're gonna just work together, the two of you, if you can catch. What we don't want to do is lose another. And looks like there's a gap to Aurelio. So it looks like Laura, if you could just drop back a little bit and pull her back.
Yeah.
Welcome to Harrogate. This is what this course is all about. Okay, how far is that gap?
4 seconds.
Yeah, the gap
Oh, yes,
is.
4 seconds back.
Yeah, the other.
It's 22:07, 08.
Okay, so we need somebody to pull Aurelia back.
I can, whatever you do, I just, I'm new and I don't know.
I can pull back.
I'm back with her. Close.
It looks like Laura is closest.
Okay.
Okay, Laura, wait a couple of seconds. I'll tell you when. Aurelia should be getting the close the gap message about now. Okay, Laura, up the power. Up the power, Laura. See if you can get in front of her and sit there.
We're soft pedaling.
Just make sure you don't pull away from her. Okay, now Aurelia, you need to up a little bit just to hang on. Okay, there we go. Okay, Aurelia, just keep on the power. T and May will catch up, no problem.
Yep. Is May on?
Yep. Okay, we're gonna regroup.
Punch it.
Yep.
Punch it. Punch it.
Push a little out, and then we'll regroup.
TRL, come.
Almost there. Okay, sit in, take a bit of a rest. Let the others do the work, yeah. Good work. Okay, so who's at the front? May. Okay, stay on the power, May. Okay, it looks like T and Laura, if you want to move to the front, but it's fine. Keep the group together. May can do this all day.
Well, not all day. 45 minutes.
Okay, so Kelsey H, just drop back a little bit there. You okay, Aurelia?
Keep going, Rose. Keep going. Aurelia, do you want me to drop back for you? No?
It's us 5.
Yeah.
I'm just changing my view here for a second. I'll be... Oh, wrong one. Okay, so we have 4 at the front and 1 a little bit further back, who is
Kelsey. H.
Kelsey H. Okay, she's pushing, she's catching up.
Okay. I'm slowing down a bit.
No, it's
No, keep pushing.
Okay, good. Alrighty.
You have a group of ladies coming? Right. 30 seconds behind you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not let them catch us.
Yeah, they're far away.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a group of 5. Keep pushing here.
Katie, you with me? Yeah. Cool.
Okay, we are almost at the top of the climb. So keep pushing through until we get to the super tuck. It's flattening out, so push a little here. Don't want to say it, but burn a match.
Raz, you're almost with me.
Keep punching
Okay,
till we get super
push,
tuck.
push. Okay, super tuck.
Okay. 0-1.
Take.
Raz, we're coming.
Okay, so get ready to punch through the climb coming up. Oh, May, they're pulling away from you. Okay, punch, push.
With the girls? Yeah, good girl.
Okay, good work. Regrouping nicely now. Okay, so stay on this power. This is looking good. Nice little group of 5. So, sorry, what was that?
Yeah.
Keep pushing. A tiny little climb here, and then we're gonna go into another super tuck. His power numbers are amazing. You're doing really well. Killing it. And sticking together. Perfect. Okay, keep on it. A little bit more. Little bit more. It's a little false flat here. And then we start going down. Okay, super tuck. Take the rest. You earned it.
Drink. Punch it up.
Yep.
Punch it. super attack again.
Little bit. But no.
Okay, punch it up.
Stay on it,
Punch,
yeah.
punch, punch.
Stay on it. Okay, so we've got a few minutes of this. Focus on keeping it together here. Then we have that little flattish section where we get a bit of a rest before the big climb. The big climb is where it's going to be max effort. So we have 5, which is good. So on that big climb, if we can finish with 5, that'll be excellent. Because after that climb, it's pretty flat. Okay, there's a bit of a gap, but it's closing. Good work. Good work, ladies. So when we turn that corner up ahead, it's almost like a little rest, but use it to mentally prepare for the big climb coming up. Let's see if we can take a couple seconds off the previous time. So stay on your power. Great job. Okay, we should be able to sneak in a few seconds super tuck shortly. Little push and you should get a tiny little rest. So about now, super tuck.
Now. Fuck. Okay, get ready.
Yep. When we go around this bend, yep. Start pushing now. Push, push, push. Okay, so we did 311 the last time, so I'm sure we can do 3 now. So this is all about the Kelseys, doing all the work here. Keep pushing, Kelsey, both of you. Okay, we're gapping a little bit at the front, but it's not a problem. So when we get towards the top of the climb, May, if you want to drop back a little bit, May and T.
Okay.
Maybe ease up on this second half. We've got quite a big gap at the moment, 8 seconds. This is the last push. The last big push. Stay on the power. I know it's hard. I know you're going to hate me for saying that.
We can see the finish line, Craigie. Good job, Kelsey H. Come on, Laura.
Okay, Kelsey E, how are you doing?
Come on. Get it to the top with us, Kelsey.
We have a little group of 4, so let's push with the group of 4.
Okay. Okay.
So that means
Force pause.
Laura and
Banner, keep going.
I think Laura's still pushing a lot of power.
Laura, you're the fourth.
Yeah. Well, there's 4 of you left, so you have to stay together and finish together now. Okay.
All right.
Good work, Kelsey. Okay, not long now. And super tuck in now. Super tuck. Okay, take the rest. It's the last bit of rest you're going to get. And we're going to push from here. How many kilometers to go?
4.5. Okay.
4.5.
Left, we need to punch it. Okay, punch it now.
Okay, push. You said 4.5.
Yeah, 4.3.
Okay. 4.3, got it. Okay.
4.2.
Just checking because I don't see that. But I can calculate. Okay, so this is still a fast section, so keep on it. Could sneak in a little super tuck coming up here right now.
Yeah. Super tuck.
Get ready to punch.
Punch it now.
Okay, go for it. Punch. Okay, this is the last tough climb, but it's not too long. Should be like 45 seconds. It'll flatten out in a little while. Okay. 2% is basically flat. Okay, now what's really important from here is the 4th rider. So protect the 4th rider. That's right now it's Laura, but it's going to change. But whoever's in 4th, protect them until 1K to go, and then it's an all-out sprint. Looking really good so far. Thanks, T, for joining us. Been really good. Thanks, Laura. Denny.
Can't speak.
No problem. Don't expect you to say anything. Just pedal. Okay, we're on the sprint section now, which is a little slight downhill, but stay on the power. Don't push too hard right yet. We have 3K to go, so we're going to hold it together until 1K. I want to keep this group nice and tight like it is now. Now, if you push a little bit here, you could get a little super tuck, about 3 seconds. Now, take a quick rest. Okay, not enough. Keep going.
We're too light.
Yeah, it's fine. Keep going. Didn't lose any time. No, we're still moving very quickly, so this is good. Okay, take a quick break. 2-3 seconds.
Punch it.
And now punch. The four of you are working really well together, so it's looking excellent. It's worked out really well. Okay, here we're coming up to the finish climb. We have less than a mile left, so 1.4, 1.5, I think. So this is where you have to empty the tanks, burn the matches. But it's still very important to look after the fourth rider.
Come on, Laura and Kelsey. Laura, sorry.
Good work, Laura. You're not
Punch
far.
it, punch it,
You're
punch
not
it.
far off. Excellent.
Awesome.
Okay, so now it's a race. The four of you see who can put down the most power. 1K to go. Sprint, sprint, sprint. No, I'm kidding. Do the best you can. You're riding like one, which is excellent. Last little push. This is the hardest part of the course. Okay, Laura, it's all about you. Your time to count.
Sub 24, come on. Go, ladies, go.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. I said 44. Let's do it.
10, go, go, go.
Very close. Awesome.
Hold on.
Great work, everyone. Great work to Kelsey as well, Katie, Aurelia. It may feel like it, but may feel like you didn't contribute, but you definitely did.
Yeah.
Definitely did.
Thank you, guys. Hold on, ladies.
That was a really good time.
Until next week. Hold on, girls.
That was a lot of fun, ladies.
Yeah, likewise.